It's stone throwing time! This might be juvenile, but I have to do it. Ha 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 ha! That's what the incompetent committee got. They wanted a Texas-Alabama championship game. The two teams you chose over Florida State lost. They lost. I was not going to watch those games. I watched some of those games, and I'm going to tell you, I watched every Florida State game this year. I watched mostly every Alabama game, mostly every Texas, Washington, and Michigan. And I'm telling you right now, if Florida State were there with all their players playing, minus the quarterback, just their defense, they would have shut down Michigan. They would have shut down Alabama. They would have shut down Washington. And they would have shut down Michigan. That was a dominant defense Florida State had. And if you look at the scores of Alabama for the season, I mean, most of the games they played, except for the small schools, they were pretty close. Only one college scored over 30 points against Florida State. And none of the so-called SEC teams scored over 30 points against Florida State. Florida State held teams to 3.6 points. They dominated. And I'll give Texas did dominate as well. And so did Michigan. The point was, Alabama should not have been there. And guess what? We'll never know if Florida State would have won. And right now, it would have been Florida State and Washington, or Florida State and Michigan, or even Florida State and Texas. We don't know because of the incompetent committee who wanted Alabama and Texas. And once again, ha 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 ha, you didn't get it. You didn't get it. You didn't get Alabama, did you? No Alabama. It would have been tainted. Now, at least with Michigan and Washington, there were two undefeated teams. And now, once again, we don't know what Florida State would have done. But at least two undefeated teams who were worthy of being in there. You listen to Stone Throwing. It's